Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on the WITN First Alert Desk at 8 a.m. Hope you're all having a great Monday so far. I hope many of you are still staying inside, staying warm, staying safe. If you do have that option to, work from home, I know a lot of schools are on their remote learning days today or closed for the day for a nice snow day out there. But if you do have to be outside, like we've been saying all morning, just please take it easy on the roads, be careful. A lot of those primary roads, especially here in Greenville, it looks like they look pretty clear, but of course black ice is definitely a concern, as well as those secondary roads that have yet to be cleared up can still pose quite the risk for everyone out there. So please be careful.
Absolutely, of course. We had Phil had his prediction.
Yes.
I don't know how happy or angry y'all going to be with me. Nobody in this newsroom seems to be happy with me right now.
We all just were like, oh, man.
Gigi said it. She said, no, I'm not. And she just like,
I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at Phil.
I know you're not mad at me.
Phil,
but no.
Quite the disappointment.
But anyway, I will say that, but in all seriousness, yeah, bundle up. It's cold out there. We're getting closer to a lot more single-digit temperatures now outside. So now we're in the heart of this cold moving in this morning. But I will say wind chills are getting a little better.
Good.
Wind's going to relax today.
Okay.
That's the good thing about today. A lot of melting is going to take place too.
Which is great. And I know, like you said, later today, we'll probably be getting above freezing finally. And then into this week, we'll be seeing some 40s.
We are, for the first time in about, 2 weeks or so. It's been a long stretch.
It's been a long time. It feels like forever.
It does.
All right. Well, before we dive into the rest of your forecast, Dustin, we do have a story. Yesterday, Governor Stein held a briefing just talking about the conditions across the state of North Carolina. Eastern North Carolina particularly got the brunt of that winter storm. I mean, we were talking about snow inch totals, and you said there was one area that got more than 20 inches of snow. So clearly we were part of this widespread storm. And he was just talking about some of the road conditions, how DOT is working to clear roads, help people out in this time of need. But one of the big points that they're hammering home here is, for those who do not need to be outside, please stay safe inside your homes. It's really, really cold out there as well, and also the potential for black ice and refreezing overnight caused some pretty, dangerous conditions out there. So we were also able to talk to a few people who were out, plowing yesterday during, the middle of all of that fun winter storm. But we're going to take a look at what all these state officials said and what some residents said as well.
After being faced with snow on the road Saturday, Eastern Carolina drivers will soon confront a new threat, black ice, as what melted during the day Saturday freezes over.
There are significantly more vehicles on the roads this weekend compared to last. Because of that, we've seen several roadway incidents across the state that were completely preventable.
Governor Josh Stein giving an update Sunday morning on NCDOT's efforts to clear roadways and a warning that it could be days or a week until roads are cleared, as their main focuses for the time being are interstates and main highways. He warned people to avoid driving if possible. That's not an option for everyone, though, as many, like Aaron Coltrane's wife, still had to go to work.
My wife, she's a first responder, being called out like a lot of these people have, just trying to help her get the road a little clear where she can get back home.
With dangers on the roads and bitterly cold temperatures, officials and residents alike are echoing the same message.
Many roadways statewide remain snow and ice covered and dangerous. Please continue to stay off the roadways today to let first responders, the NCDOT, and the State Highway Patrol and the North Carolina National Guard operate safely.
Yeah, a lot more than what should be, but sliding in and off the roads, which once again puts first responders back in dangerous situations.
With WITN, I'm Lucy Ritchie.
Yeah, so like we saw there, I mean, he was plowing his way out to help his wife. A lot of people out there. We do want to thank all of our first responders, everyone who's been helping clearing out all of those roads, the contractors, NCDOT crews, city public works staff. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. You're clocking in overtime for all of this, just to keep us all safe out there. So we do want to extend our appreciation. Thank you so much. And they're going to continue their efforts, especially, like we said, a lot of secondary roads still need some help out there. But overall, we're just hoping that the sun can help melt some of the snow away so it can help them out.
It's going to do what it can today. I think today is we're going to be in good shape. I'd say by Thursday.
Okay.
Hopefully by then. The rain's going to come in. Well, we've got a long way to go, but I will say, you know, let's talk about Phil just for the heck
Sure,
of it.
of course. We do have I also wanted to bring up your tie. We forgot to talk about that. Dustin wore his Christmas tie.
Trying to find snow. Trying to find some
this is
snow.
Good. Snow. And then we were like, well, the reindeer kind of looks like the groundhog, so it kind of works.
Rudolph did not see his shadow, so that he way in some perspective it was so foggy he had to glide his slide to light. Here we go. We've got the prediction there. 1, 2, 3, and yeah, it was a shadow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay.
I feel so bad for him because they just like, oh, here he is. It's like Simba from Lion King, you know. Just,
That's the whole thing there.
Yeah, it will. I'd like to go just one time to say I've been to Gobbler's Town and be done with it.
I think it would be really cool just to see everyone because they still sport their top hats.
They do.
And their coats.
They do.
What a time.
I dig it. I'll go for a top hat, I guess. His accuracy rate, if you're curious, he's really not that accurate at all. Of course, he's predicted now. This is 107 times he's predicted winter.
Ugh.
Very few times he's predicted an early spring. It's been a few years since he had an early spring prediction, so that's where we are with that. Sorry, folks, but regardless, we're on the way to getting up there. Real quick, though, we do have some cold weather alerts issued for the inland counties along the Outer Banks. You are on that cold weather advisory, also down towards I-95 and west. Again, winter weather advisories are in place. You will say, Dustin, it's not snowing. Well, it's because the refreeze is out there. That's why they had to reissue these again this morning. Wouldn't surprise me if they get issued again tomorrow morning for refreezing, so please be careful with that. Here's your temperature: 7 in Kinston, 5 in Kenansville, 9 both Jacksonville, Goldsboro, 11 in Williamston. We're 11 here at the studio, but at the airport there it's 12, so just a few degrees up the road. It's not that far off, but yeah, even some of our sensors are starting to have some difficulty picking up the colors of the temperature gradient here. You see, we're going to have to start inventing some new colors because we're so cold outside with that. But regardless of anything, this wind is going to finally calm down and we can kind of get back to just being just cold. But overall, though, one more time, you got to showcase this snow map because this is rare. We don't ever see this. Some coastal flooding there along the coastline as per usual. I don't know if Highway 12 is closed. I know it was closed for a little bit over the weekend.
I'm sure they're still having some issues there. I'll check in with our Highway 12 people.
Okay.
But yeah, probably still not very wise to be going out on the roads there.
Yeah, and of course the ferry terminals, I think their services were suspended for a day or two or something like that. So yeah, we'll have more updates on that. It's quiet right now across the country, but here we go this afternoon. Woo! Okay, well, we'll just go. Okay, make your mind, computer. Here, what are we doing here? Okay, we got clear skies out there and then near freezing, above freezing, which is nice. Mid-30s along the coastline. So the coast is going to stay above freezing. Most of the coastal areas, like I'm talking way offshore, Hatteras, Buxton, Frisco, outside of those general areas are going to be staying above freezing. But between Beaufort and Hatteras, you're going to be below freezing, teens and 20s inland. So again, refreezing tomorrow morning, but above the 40s tomorrow. So it's going to feel a little bit warmer out there. And of course, once that sun starts hitting that asphalt, it's going to start immediately heating things up and warming it here. Definitely going to be seeing that for sure. Here's your winds today. Again, they're going to start to come out of the southwest. It'll feel nice briefly, and then we're going to turn back out of that north and northeast flow as we go towards there. Wind gusts really not a problem. Rainfall, though, is good. We're going to need it. We're going to hopefully get this drought out of our way and start focusing on some drier days ahead of us here with everything. 44 tomorrow, cold rain Wednesday. If that cold air can catch up to it, we'll see what happens Wednesday night. I know everybody's getting very anxious and probably snow fatigued at this point now, trying to say, oh, we're going to see snow. What are we going to see? But just stay tuned with us on that one. But regardless, it's going to get windy. It's going to get cold again. But hey, how about a dry Super Bowl weekend? I can give you that. That is definite right there. It does look like we're having.
And that's great because these past few weeks, every weekend we always approach the weekend and we're like, oh no, it's the weekend, which is exciting, but the weekend is also bringing some kind of precipitation, just not great weather. It looks like it's still going to be cold, but 46. It's better than, what we've been seeing like today. 46 is going to probably feel like 43, 42. Not like 25 and 30 degrees. So the winds are going to still be blowing out there. Of course, Super Bowl weekend, who you rooting for? Patriots. Yeah, I have a lot of friends up from New England going to school in Boston, so rooting for them. Also, but my brother does live in Seattle, so
I'm going for the Seahawks.
You're going for the Seahawks. Okay.
Well,
We will see what happens.
Because I'll be with you Friday and next Monday, so we'll get to see
we'll
all of
find
our
out.
who does what. If she
Yeah.
wins, she's going to do the weather, and I'm going to do the. No, I'm kidding. And then, but no,
We'll see.
hope you'll have a good week.
Yeah, I hope everyone has a great Monday. Again, please be safe out there. Hopefully, maybe the kids can play in the snow again throughout the day today. We have a lot of people checking in from all across Eastern Carolina. Thanks so much for tuning in this morning. Esmeralda, we have Asher, we have George, Joanne, Sheila. Cheryl. Esmeralda, sorry, I don't have my glasses. Sierra, Jess, good morning to all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you all, again, have a great day. Please stay safe, stay warm. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.